What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 modern masculine fragrances. So these are going to be fragrances that when you think about them or when you smell them, you just think man. Like some of the classic DNA, but like kind of like a modern masculine kind of DNA. Obviously, I'm kind of trying to recycle through the fragrances that I brought with me on this trip. So you might keep on seeing redundant fragrances, but these are fragrances that one of these for sure I've been mentioning way too much. So let's get through it. That one first. It's gonna be Sycamore by Chanel. I got this fragrance before I came on this trip, and look at the dent already. Hold on, let it focus. If it focuses, there we go. Pretty good dent on there. And I've had this fragrance for maybe a month, maybe a little bit less than a month. But yeah, this one's getting heavy use. So yeah, for sure, this fragrance is that kind of modern man smell. Not modern man as an Invictus. I'm talking about modern classic man. Think about like a Creed Viking. Creed Viking's a little bit more spicy. Maybe like the best fragrance to relate this one to is going to be Creed Spice and Woods. If you've smelled that one before, this one goes a little bit more vetiver heavy. Spice and Woods is a little bit more woody, slight spiciness. It's not as spicy as Viking. Viking goes a little bit more spicy. But yeah, this one for sure. It's somewhat unisex. My wife did wear it, and it smelled fantastic on her. It does smell a little bit different on her compared to what it smells like on me. I do get more vetiver on my skin. She gets more of like an aldehydic creaminess. Don't know how that happens, but it smells really great on her. Then we have Jubilation 40. Jubilation 40 is pretty much like not forgotten about, or just Jubilation in general, the DNA of Homage Jubilation. I feel like it's just not talked about too much. I feel like this is a gem that is just overlooked. If you really want like masculine energy, you want a fragrance that will grow some hair on your chest. Some of the hair on my chest grew in a little bit thicker spraying this fragrance. I even sprayed this fragrance on the back of my neck and hair instantly grew. This is going to be that fragrance for you. Some people that have smelled this fragrance say that this fragrance smells like a church. I have not been to church in a long time. So I can't really tell you. Maybe it's from the incense or powderiness. I have no idea what it could be related to. Just 'cause I haven't gone to church that much, so it's like I don't have that tie with it. To me, it's just like a really nice incense, creamy, not creamy, more like incense powder, slight barbershop. Not barbershop as in like this fragrance barbershop, more like barbershop like I don't know, like the best barbershop to describe this would be like, obviously I don't go to the barber, but if I had to describe it as like a barbershop, just a scenario of a barbershop, it would be like I don't know, like a barbershop that's in the dark for some reason with like moody lighting for some reason. Yeah, and they're doing everything with like scissors and clippers and all that stuff, and they like, I don't know, it kind of feels like I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going with this, but yeah, this fragrance is just that good, or just that DNA. Jubilation 25, Jubilation 40. If you ask me, I'm going more Jubilation 25 right now. People say 40 for the longevity. To me, 25 doesn't have any longevity issues on my skin, so that's not a problem I have. But as of right now, Jubilation 25 has been my favorite homage, so I will probably be sticking with Jubilation 25 anyways. Not that this fragrance isn't good. As of right now, I still prefer Jubilation 25. I've also had a few more wears with that fragrance compared to Jubilation 40. And then lastly, this fragrance is another fragrance that doesn't get talked about too much from Tom Ford. It's going to be Fougère d'Argent. This is most likely going to be my scent of the day tomorrow. This is going to be, again, a little bit more dark. I'm not even sure what that is, but it's like dark spiciness. I think it's going to be in somewhere like in the... I'll compare it to Sauvage Elixir, as in that darkness that you get, but as in like DNA-wise, you're getting something completely different. if that even makes sense. It's just the darkness that I'm trying to have you smell in your mind is like the darkness of Sauvage Elixir. But then, let me see if I don't know if I've smelled something that smells like this. Kind of creamy, but spicy. Minty. I don't know if there's mint in here, or like there's gotta be like some kind of peppermint in here. But it goes in that way, but a dark fragrance. I would say, think about if you smell like a Bois Moroccan by Tom Ford, but to me, this is the better fragrance. It kind of smells like if it was like a color, it'd probably be like a dark brown color. I don't even know. This is a black bottle. I was gonna say maybe it's a dark brown bottle, but no. Yeah, I would say if it was a color, it'd be like a dark brown. Sauvage Elixir, if it was a color, I think would be like a dark green, right? But yeah, these are the 3 fragrances that I would say is like the modern man smell. 3 fragrances that I really enjoy. I should have turned that around. And yeah, like this one, I just feel like I don't wear enough. These 2 I got in recently, so and I brought them on this trip. But this one for sure I brought it on the trip just because it is a little bit more elegant. It is a fragrance that smells just like modern man, sophisticated. None of that boy Invictus stuff. Sure, I'm young, but I don't wear those fragrances. I'm just not into those fragrances. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Please let me know what you guys are wearing when you want that modern masculine smell, just that modern man, classy kind of smell. That's all I have for you guys. Please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.